Namaste, and welcome to day 26 of the Ready, Steady, Shimmy challenge. Only 3 days to go. The RSS bundle pack is available at a discounted price on our spring sale on our website www.studiobanjara.com. The spring sale ends on the 28th of February. So take the opportunity to avail some of our favorite courses, our best-selling courses at a discounted price. Now, today we are going to be getting into something I'd like to call a 1-minute variety drill. 1-minute variety drill. Now, you time yourself. It's a time-based drill. So you put out a timer in front of you on your phone, on your laptop, wherever. If you can even time it on the clock, it's perfect. So it's a drill, it's based on 1 minute, and within that 1 minute, you're not using your arms, you're not using your chest, you're not using your head, you're not using space, you're only standing on the spot. Now, standing on the spot, how much variety can you bring to your shimmies in your hips within that 1 minute? Now, each time you're going to improvise this activity, it's going to turn out differently, right? Each time you do it, it's going to look different. Each time you do it, it's going to feel different. And that's the fun of it. But you time yourself to that 1 minute and give everything you've got to that 1 minute. And in that 1 minute, you're creating or building on as much possibility of movement and see what are the various ways in which the hip can move and where shimmies can be created. Now, it doesn't have to be only based on the tools that I have taught you through these last few days, or you've studied with me in the RSS courses or in my classes. You can experiment and play around with the possibilities of what all can be done on the spot, okay, on the spot. Remember, we're not moving in space. It's on the spot. You're really planting your roots into the earth and then using the earth, using the energy from the earth, or pushing against that energy to pull also at the same time. So the push is giving you the energy to then recycle your shimmy energy, which is going in a loop inside your body to the earth, from the earth into you, from you into the earth. Yeah, so it's a grounding exercise, but at the same time, it also really helps to keep the energy alive between the floor and you. So you really have to think about the many ways that your feet are connected to the floor. The connection of the feet to the floor will actually help you discover better ways of doing the shimmy. So being aware of whether the weight is on the outsides of the feet, is it on the inside of the feet, is it on the frontal part of the feet, is it on the back, is it nicely stable and pasted on the whole foot. So you're becoming very aware of the weight of your body on your feet and that connection of your feet to the earth. So it's a 1 minute shimmy drill that we're going to get into together. I'm going to time myself roughly in my mind, but when you are going to be submitting the videos, the attention is going to be on keeping that 1 minute and bringing as much variety in the hip shimmies in that 1 minute as possible. It's almost as if, you know, when I'm speaking, there's so many words coming out of my mouth. There's so much I'm saying in a matter of a few seconds. There's already like 50 words that have jumped out of my mouth. The same way, say within that 1 minute, your shimmies could speak. What are all the things that they could say? Okay? So film this, either choose the first improvisation to share or do a few practices and share whatever appeals to you the most. Okay, so let's just have some music. Okay. All right, I have a timer on my laptop and I'm going to get started now. Okay. Just keep working on it, keep playing with it. See what are the various ways that it can speak. So I'm just playing around with my legs, I'm playing around with my feet, I'm playing around with space. Okay, now that doesn't mean that you have to stick to the aesthetic of really keeping your feet like this or always in a turnout. I'm playing with my feet. Now automatically starting to play with my feet is going to give my shimmies a new variety. automatically, because we are so used to working with our shimmies like this or both feet together. We're so afraid of opening our feet or using our knees because it doesn't suit the aesthetic. But the variety aspect of it is to really develop these new crevices and these new corners for you to go deep into your practice. Now, say if you find a little trick that by moving your leg a certain way, you're able to develop a new way of working on that shimmy, why wouldn't you do it? The idea is to still keep those tricks under your sleeve and keep them discreet, because you don't want to suddenly look like you're shimmying with your legs and knees moving around everywhere. But you can play with it. You can surely play with it. It's an experience. So what are the multiple ways that you can shimmy? We're getting into this exercise not on the basis of an oriental dancer, not on the basis of a fusion dancer. Right now, we're not thinking about looking a certain way. We're looking at ways that we can play with our shimmies. How can we explore further? How can we go beyond the box that we've created for ourselves? Alrighty, enjoy this one. Keep practicing, keep shaking, keep moving, keep sending in those videos. Only 2 more days to go. That's it. And that brings us to the end of the RSS challenge. 2 more days. Keep practicing, send those videos. I'll see you soon.